I am stressed. Does any of this sound familiar? I'm dealing with a lot every single day. I'm trapped, and I can't find the way out of my situation. I'm unhappy with where I am in life. I feel very alone right now. I know. Me too. There is a lot going on right now, and you are getting the brunt of it. You are in a really difficult spot right now, and there aren't many people who can help you out. From the stress to the problems to the things that just aren't going how you want. It's okay to be unhappy with that. Those aren't things that make people happy. It's isolating, being the one who has to deal with all of this. It's hard, really hard, and you need a break. So, if I may, come sit with me, and let's build this thing together. I like making things because it's something that distracts me. It's the same with reading books or playing video games. It's a bit of reprieve from all of that other stuff that's been getting in the way. These kinds of crafts take a while to do, too. They help me think about things that aren't really sad or stressful. They're a hobby. Not my only hobby, but the one I want to do right now. Oh, I'm wearing gloves and a hat right now because my fingers aren't the most attractive things, and sometimes I get so stressed I feel like I'm losing my hair. And that makes me uncomfortable. Hence the gloves and hat. Hope you don't mind. Building plastic models is nothing new to the world. But it's fairly new to me. Especially these Gundam sets. While I am not fully immersed in the breadth of lore and history covered in the anime, I do know that this particular model is one of the hobby's most iconic. This kit specifically only just recently released an updated real grade RX-78-2 version 2.0. This character is the source of it all, the face of this hobby. It's carried the Gundam brand on its shoulders for decades and has spawned hundreds, if not thousands, of variations on its own format and design. What I really appreciate most about it, though, is that it's a testament to ingenuity and good storytelling. Canonically, this giant mobile suit is used as an instrument of war. It is both a protector of its people and a harbinger of demise for its opponents. A symbol of peace, security, and hope for its own faction, and yet a message of hatred, anger, and fear for the opposition. There's a lot of duality there. Two sides of one coin. Multifaceted and non-conforming to a single perspective. Of course, though, to me, right now, it's just a plastic model. A mass of plastic pieces in my hands, inconveniently packaged in such a way that I must build it myself, bit by bit, cutting away sprues and placing the right parts into the right slots. But even still, I cannot help but admire the process. The focus of precise snipping, gentle handling, and attention to the details. That focus lets me escape from myself and my life for a time. I am no longer worried about my world, my future, or my identity. I am just pouring myself into this particular craft at this particular moment. It's nice to step away for a while, to find peacetime in the war with the opposition. Mind you, I feel great guilt whenever I think about indulging myself in this way. There could always be something better I could be doing with my time. That's a cloud that sits over my head often. I myself am my greatest critic. I hate myself every now and again. I ask to nothing if there is something wrong with me, and questions swirl around me on whether I'm doing the right things and whether I'm doing enough. These questions are things that I make up. Nothing but thoughts that manifest. Negative creativity from a mind that just wants to create something positive. It's stressful. It's oppressive. It's uncomfortable. And it's unenjoyable. But when I have a craft, when I just start doing things I want to do, instead of things I have to do or things that others may or may not expect of me, those thoughts, that cloud, leaves for a time. The reprieve gives me a moment to find myself once again. To see the real me, and further still, see past myself. This plastic in my hands, while tedious to work with and innocuous at a glance, was once an idea from someone else. They worked hard to design every facet of it and create an experience. A puzzle made of plastic. I have a lot of ideas of things I want to make, goals I want to achieve, and growth I want to experience. And it's possible to do all of them. But I also have a lot of ideas of things that could go wrong. Conversations I don't want to have, and those same goals being crushed into the dirt. All of the bad also feels just as possible as all of the good. It's often hard to discern which outcomes are real. They're puzzles, although not made of plastic. They're crafts of my own negative machinations. Just like this symbol of peace in my hands, my ideas of bad tidings are being brought into reality because I keep sitting down with them and building them up. I am my own tool of war, but I'm fighting myself. And I always seem to lose. It's funny, that duality again. I can see both sides of my coin at all times. There's the side of me that I like, and it's this side that I show others. I'm happy, I'm creative, I love having fun and making others smile. But then there's the other side that I hide from everyone else. I'm scared. I'm not enjoying life. I feel alone, and I yearn for some peace. Both sides are 100% me, but neither side is the full picture by themselves. And so, I turn to my hobbies when I've been looking at that covered side for a little too long. They are a distraction and an escape. But it's also an effort to turn the coin and see the good that others see in me. To remind myself that I am much more than the side I show to only me. That I have what it takes to turn things around. That a break from the stress might be just around the corner. So, right here and now, and hopefully in the future, sit down with me. Take off that load you've been carrying and craft, or play, or read, or write. Take a moment to breathe. Look away from yourself and be safe. Remind yourself that you are good. Join me, and let's make some ideas worth building on. Thank you for watching all the way through. I really appreciate you stopping by. This project has been a long time in the making, and I've only just now been able to really find the right words that I've been looking for. So I hope you like it, and I really would like to do this again in the future. Hopefully a little less doom and gloom and depressing as this one. But yeah. Swing by again sometime. Thanks.
This feeling is fading, and I can't look back and can't catch my breath. It's too hard to let go. It's too hard to let go. To let